documents of today and yesterday. Okay.
Okay. And chart one I can check.
Yes. I'm just sharing the chart here. Yeah, you can share it in the chart window.
Okay.
Okay, let me share my screen. Guys, is my screen visible?
Till it's loading.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's visible.
Okay, good. Today we are continuing the second demo session of Microsoft Power Platform. Okay. Let me record it again. Let me check. So today we are going to discuss and we are going to cover the topics of Microsoft Power Platform and introduction to Power Platform. Okay. That is first topic. The second topic is licensing models. Third topic is Power App Studio. Fourth one is difference between Canvas, Model Driven, and Power Pages. The fifth topic is we'll try to create a Canvas app. Okay. And sixth topic is we will just know the basic knowledge about Power FX formulas and navigations. And also we will discuss about development standards at the end. Okay. End of this class. So we already discussed it about Power Platform architecture yesterday in the last demo class, right? So again, we are going to discuss the same here. So introduction to Power Platform. So basically the Microsoft Power Platform is an integrated suite of low-code tools that empowers organizations to build business applications and automate their business processes and workflows, analyze the data, and create virtual agents. So these all things we can create without deep developer level experience. Okay. And coming to this virtual agents, basically, that is renamed to Copilot Studio. Microsoft renamed virtual agents to Copilot Studio, which is a powered component. So along with this, Power Apps, Power Automate, Dataverse, Power BI, better to learn Copilot Studio as well. So that companies basically nowadays, they are looking for who has experience or who are having knowledge on Power Apps, Power Automate, Dataverse, Power BI, along with these components who are having experience on Copilot Studio, they are looking for those candidates. Because Copilot Studio is a AI capability tool, okay? If you know at least about Copilot Studio, if you have at least minimum basic knowledge, that is enough for entry-level developers. See, with the Power Apps, we can build custom applications. Those are called business applications. We can automate the workflow business process. And using Dataverse, basically it is secure cloud data storage. When we talk about Dataverse, it is not only act as a database. Many features are there. So we'll discuss in the course. I'll clearly explain you about Power Apps, Power Automate, Dataverse as well. Coming to Power BI, in this course, I'm not going to cover. Basically, this is separate course you can attend to learn Power BI. So Vinay Tech is offering that Power BI course. So this is about Power App licensing. Do you know what is licensing? Basically, this is about Power App licensing. If this licensing, basically, we as a developer, we will not buy a license. At organization level, organization will buy license. Basically, suppose there is a Flipkart account for you, right? You can order items. So those items may get delivered. That may take few days or week, right? If you want to instant delivery, in that case, you will go and buy a pro license. If you talk about Amazon, there is Amazon Prime license, right? So similar to that, based on the license, Microsoft will provide many features. If you have pro license, you will get more features. If you have basic license, you will get basic features. That is about licensing. Coming to Power Apps licensing model, okay? Microsoft offers flexible licensing that to suit every organization, from individual app users to enterprise-wide developments. Choosing the right plan ensures cost efficiency and full platform access. Basically, who will provide this information? See, organization will ask a developer to create an application, but we need to carefully choose the plan. We need to carefully choose the plan and tell to the organization. Okay. So in that time only, organization will buy a license and they will go for creating a business applications. So basically, architects and admin people who are working under Microsoft Power Platform, the admin people are architect level people. Those can clearly explain about these licenses to organizations. For entry-level developers, this licensing is not much required to understand, but at least if you know basic knowledge, that is enough. Because any interviewer asks about licensing, yeah, I know licensing model. We have 4 plans. One is per app plan, per user plan, pay as you go, Microsoft E3, E5 license. If you answer these licensing types, they will understand. Okay. Yeah, at least this guy has some knowledge on licensing. Yeah. Right. So coming to these licensing models, what is per app plan? Using per app plan, access to apps only, we can create 2 business applications using Power Apps. These are basically ideal for task workers because who are task workers? Only 1 or 2 members, right? Very less people work on the tasks, right? So this is for task workers. Per user plan. This is basically a unlimited a pro kind of license plan. If the organization is big, if it is a MNC level company, they will basically go for per user plan because in organization many employees will be there, right? More than 5k, more than 10k employees are there, right? So at that time, if they buy per user plan, they can provide license for all the employees without any restrict license. Okay. Coming to pay as you go. This is basically flexible. If you pay, they will extend the license. If you don't pay, they will stop. This is kind of license. If you pay, they will extend the service. If you don't pay, they will stop the service. And the last licensing model is Microsoft E3, E5. Basically, in Microsoft E3, E5 license, organization can only use the basic Power Apps. Microsoft basically will provide basic Power Apps to the organizations and limited premium features. This is best suitable for SharePoint. So when we talk about SharePoint, we will use the SharePoint as also database, right? At that time, if you want to use the SharePoint, then organizations will buy Microsoft E3, E5 licenses. Clear, guys? In every company, basically, coming to career opportunities, every company wants a digital transformation nowadays, right? Traditional dev, that is nothing but .NET Java, takes months or years to build the application. Basically, business team cannot wait those long delivery timings, right? They want app automation reports quickly and at lower cost. That is the reason why organization basically choosing this Power Platform because no need to wait for months or years, right? No need to maintain the server's cost. So this Microsoft Platform basically will not use any tool. This is browser-based development applications. Okay. Industries using Power Platform. What kind of industries are using Power Platform? So banking, clients, banking domain, healthcare, manufacturing, retail, logistics, education, government, and startups. So all these domains, basically, we will call them as domains. Okay. All these domains, organizations are using Power Platform because they they cannot wait months or years to build the application, right? They need only, they have only less time to build application based on the business requirement. That is the reason why they will look for Power Platform. So what are common applications that we can build using Power Platform? The one is leave management, approval workflows, onboarding applications, dashboards, vendor portals, AI chatbots, and inspection apps. We can build these kind of applications, but many more. Not only these, many more applications we can build. Any doubts, guys? Why Power Platform is great for beginner level developers? See, basically, the first point is no complex setup. If you want to develop any Power applications under Power Platform, no need to set up any environment, any server, right? No IDEs. What are IDEs? Basically, where we write some code. Let's take an example. Visual Studio code is a IDE. Okay. No need to use any IDEs. No need to set up any servers. No need to set up any databases. No dependencies with the servers. We can work on Power Platform directly by using browser saved by Microsoft. Okay. Microsoft is giving one URL. If you use that URL, you can build the applications within the browser itself. And the second point is browser-based development. Since we discussed about no IDEs, servers, databases, right? We can, sorry guys, we can build applications. Those are browser-based development applications. Build complete apps with drag and drop tools. No heavy laptop required. See, definitely the laptop is required, but we don't install any setups, any installers to work to build application. If you have basic laptop, less RAM size, less hard disk size, that is enough. You can just access the browser-based tool by using URL. Then you can start developing the applications. Fast portfolio building. Build leave app, ticketing, workflow, dashboard within a day or weeks. Okay? For interviews and freelancing. And easy learning curve. Basically, we will write a Power formulas. Those are similar to Excel formulas. Using if, sum, filter, lookup, we can write formulas. So with the help of PowerFX, we can write some code to implement the logic in the Power Platform. Gateway to Azure and Enterprise Tech. You can just try to slowly learn Azure, APIs, authentication, cloud, security apps. Okay. So no need to focus on this fifth point right away. Once you learn Power Platform, so if you join the organization, you can start learning slowly about this gateway to Azure and Enterprise Tech. That is, these are the concepts actually. Okay. Are you clear, guys? Guys, please share your email IDs and phone numbers to get this recorded classes and documents. Okay. Again, I'm just sharing the message here. Don't miss to save. Okay. As of now, only Vinod and Suvi said the mail IDs and their contact numbers. Others, please start sharing your email and contact numbers here. Okay. To get the recorded classes, demo classes, as well as documents, which I am presenting. Now we are jumping into environments and dataverse. Okay. Environments and dataverse. See, basically, if you want to implement if you want to build any application, either it could be .NET, Java, Power Platform, any SAP, any Salesforce. If you want to build any application, these environments are common everywhere. As a developer, you must.
Short duration course.
Sorry, Gangadhar, you are saying something?
So what to do? Index. So only one table is duration course,
Hello.
course table. Course table top duration. Index of 1 from the course.
Okay, guys. Okay, these environments are common everywhere when you start working on the organizations. Okay, first one is default version, default environments. Basically, where we do some explore before starting the application, where we do some POCs. Okay, before starting building applications, we will do some R&D, right? Whether it is feasible or not, any limitations or not, we will check before development. That is default environment. Okay. The second one is development environment. Basically, as a developer, where we build our applications. This is a development environment where developers build and test features or modules. Okay. This is active app building environment. We will call it as development environment. The third one is test and UAT. Test and UAT. So this is basically for the purpose of quality assurance. Who will basically use the test environment? Business users will validate the applications which application developed by developer before go live. Basically, testers and business users will validate the application. The final one is production environment. So live users and data. This is nothing but where live users and data storage will be happen. Okay. This is fully gonna backed up audit environment. This is where basically, see, we have Flipkart. Okay. Flipkart definitely using these all the environments, and we are accessing the Flipkart at production level, not UAT or development or default environment level. So Flipkart also gone through these all the environments. After that, Flipkart organization will deploy the actual application production environment. Here, basically, we will start login and ordering the items. Got it, guys? So coming to Dataverse. It is as I clearly explained you, this is a database, and SharePoint also we can use it as a database. And now we are going to discuss about difference between Dataverse and SharePoint. So when to use what? Okay, this is Dataverse and this is SharePoint. We will clearly try to understand the difference between Dataverse and SharePoint. So coming to use case, this is basically for enterprise and complex applications, and this is basically simple based applications. Okay, and coming to data scalability, if data grows bigger, then Dataverse is the best suitable database. It can store millions of records. But coming to SharePoint, only we can store thousands of records because there is some limitation in the SharePoint. Coming to relationships between tables and columns. So Dataverse will basically support advanced relation database model. But coming to in SharePoint, we have only lookup columns between SharePoint list and libraries. We cannot create multiple relationships between tables in the SharePoint. Coming to security, we can create row level security, column level security. What is security? See, if your account, you have a Flipkart account, so others can log in? No, right? Only you can log into your Flipkart account. Similar kind of security you can apply here, but at row level and column level. Coming to SharePoint, it will only allow item level permissions. Okay. And basically, row is nothing but in SharePoint, it is an item. Don't confuse, guys. Coming to cost, it is premium because Dataverse will provide more features than SharePoint. And as I told you, if you want to use the SharePoint, we need to have M365 license, that is E3 or E5. Dataverse is best for customer relationship management applications, ERP applications, multi-table applications. But SharePoint is best suitable for leave list and content management, that is storing the documents. Clear, guys? So coming to Dataverse key concepts. As a developer, we can create tables, columns, relationships, and security roles. So what are tables? Basically structured data storage. Tables are nothing but structured data storage, like database tables. Example, we can create leave request and employees department tables. Coming to column section, see fields within table. We can create text, number, date, lookup, choice, strongly typed for data integrity. These are strongly typed for data integrity within the table. Coming to relationships. See, what are relationships? Links tables together. It will create linking between tables. So we can create one to many to many, and many to one. Okay. So Power Apps automatically respect these links. Links means relations. The last one is security roles. Basically, security roles are nothing but it will control who can create, read, update, delete the records. And by assigning roles, users or teams via Azure AD. We will assign roles to users or a team by using Azure AD. Okay, Azure AD basically where we store the user's information. Okay. Coming to Power Platform full architecture. Okay, this is the basic architecture. This is not basic. This is full architecture actually. Okay. So in the front end, we will create Power Apps and Power Pages where users will interact and open the site. We can create site using this front end tools that are Power Apps and Power Pages. Coming to automation. What is automation basically? We need to send an email notification, right? Send an email notification. If you want to write some data to Dataverse or SharePoint, we'll use the Power Automate. No need to manually send emails to the managers. If you write this Power Automate, it will automatically send email notification to manager when you apply the leave from front end. That is from Power Apps or Power Pages. Coming to data. As soon as you submit some information, apply leave from front end, that basically will store in the database. That is called data. So we can use the SharePoint or Dataverse as a database based on the business requirement. And coming to the last one is analytics. So where a superior employees, they will analyze the data. As soon as you apply a leave, it will store in the database. So from here, the superior people will analyze the data, like how many employees are applied leave, how many pending leaves are there for particular employee, right? This is super admin. Any doubts, guys? This is a real-time data flow, basically. Okay, when we talk about Power Platform, this is real-time data flow. If we take leave request system as example, here the first point is Power Apps, where employees submit leave request. And as soon as employee submit leave request, the leave information and employee information is stored in the backend database. That is either SharePoint or Dataverse. The third component is Power Automate. Basically, as soon as employee submit a request, it will trigger a flow. As soon as Power Automate trigger a business process flow, it will send an email notification to manager via Outlook. This Power Automate, basically in this Power Automate only, we will configure this Outlook mail notification. And the last one is Power BI. Basically, dashboard updates live. As soon as you apply some leave, not only you, many employees will apply leave, right? So within the Power BI, a superior people will see the dashboard or reports. They can generate the reports by using Power BI. So here basically, no need to manually do all these things, right? Only in the front end, employee will apply leave and every other thing automatically set up. No need to manually and go and send email notification or generate the report. So guys, since we were talking about front end, that is Power Apps, Power Pages, right? Within the Power App, basically we have two types of apps. One is Canvas app and model driven app. The third one is Power Pages. Okay, third one is a Power Pages. Now we are going to discuss about these three front end applications. Okay, this is a detailed comparison between these Power Pages, Canvas apps, Power Pages, model driven app. When to use, how to use. Okay. Basically, when we talk about features, we'll first differentiate between these three apps by using different features. Design approach. When we talk about design approach feature, Canvas app is basically UA first. And model driven apps, it's a data first. And Power Pages, website first. Okay. We'll clearly come to know when we develop the applications by using Canvas app, model driven app, Power Pages. I will cover all these apps, how to build these 3 separate applications in a class, okay, in this course. So coming to main users feature. So basically Canvas app use internal users. Internal users are nothing but within the organization. And coming to model driven, internal enterprise users. Who are internal enterprise users? Basically HR admin people, IT admin people, okay, managers. Coming to Power Pages, this is basically for not within the organization level. Anyone can use this Power Pages. Outside the organization, people also can use. Coming to backend. So backend is nothing but database, right? So with the help of Canvas app, we can connect to the multiple databases. But coming to model-driven app, only it will connect to the Dataverse as a database. Model-driven app only will connect to the Dataverse. And coming to Power Pages also, the backend is Dataverse. UI flexibility feature. Coming to UI flexibility feature, Canvas app, yeah, it's definitely will support very high flexibility customization. Coming to model driven, very limited because we won't write any PowerFX formulas, and Power Pages, it is totally medium because it will not allow to write much code logic. These 3 things, basically these 2 things we can achieve. We can make these 2 apps via flexibility using configuration without writing code. Coming to responsive design. What is responsive design? Basically, when you open the single application in different devices, what are different devices? Basically, different devices are mobile, tablet, laptop, right? So, if you want to make application responsive, the canvas app basically we need to make responsive manually. But coming to model driven, no need to write any code logic. It will automatically supports responsive design. Power Pages also automatically supports responsive design. Coming to offline support. What is offline support? If you don't have any network, right? At the time, if you want to submit a leave, at the time, Canvas app will support fully to submit a offline leave request. Coming to model driven app, it is limited. It will not support much. Power Pages, definitely it will not support. Coming to security, right? Security is nothing but we can apply security at app level or at a backend level. So security is nothing but, see, your account shouldn't be exposed to some other, right? So that is called security basically. So coming to model driven apps, strong Dataverse security. Within the Dataverse only we can create security for particular employee. And coming to Power Pages, external authentication. That is Microsoft Azure AD. No need to learn about Azure AD now, okay? When you join the organization, definitely you will learn about Azure AD, how to authenticate. Basically, Power Pages, organization will not use much about Power Pages, okay? Only less organization will use the Power Pages because this is external facing websites. Coming to scalability, it is medium. Scalability is nothing but if the data grows, definitely Canvas app will throw some issue about performance, and model driven app definitely it will support scalability, and Power Pages also support scalability. So coming to Canvas app best for custom applications and model driven app enterprise level applications. That is nothing but organization level applications. Power BI is basically external facing websites or portal websites. This is the architecture of 3 different apps that already we covered, right? We can connect to the different data sources, and basically model driven app will only support to connect to Dataverse, and Power BI also it will only allow to connect to Dataverse. These are the main key differences between these 3 apps. Definitely we'll understand once you join the course. Okay, I will clearly explain about all the three different apps as well as Power Automate. Okay. Now, if we discuss about Canvas app, the first application, that is Canvas app. When you open the Canvas app, you can see data sources in the left side. Okay. And you can see app design studio. So basically we create Canvas app in the Power App Studio, that is App Studio. When you log into the App Studio, that clearly show App Design Studio and screens, controls, formulas where we can write, we can create variables and collections, we can apply something. There is some app behavior, so where we can write some custom logic, and it has on start, on visible, user interactions that are nothing but buttons, generate power effects, formulas, and navigations. These are the Power Platform services basically. Power App Service, authentication, that is Microsoft Azure AD, connector framework. With the help of connector framework, we can connect to the multiple data sources. Either it could be SQL, Oracle, SAP, Salesforce, okay. And we have AI Builder service. With the help of AI Builder, basically, we can extract the information from PDFs or any other documents. And notifications and environment, basically, we'll follow environment process to develop applications. So as soon as you create a Power Canvas app, it will support basically this kind of browsers: Edge, Chrome, Safari, and there is a Power App Studio. Got it, guys? This Power Canvas app basically responsive design. We can open this Power same Canvas app within the laptop, desktop, and mobiles as well. This is the app lifecycle basically. When you create a Power Canvas app or model driven or Power Pages, this is the app lifecycle. We'll create the application, we'll connect to the backend database, that is either it could be Dataverse or SharePoint or any other database, and we will configure, that is nothing but we will add control screens and we'll write some formulas based on the business requirement. Once that is done, we will publish, and then end users will run the applications, and there is a monitoring tool where superior people or architect or some other lead people will monitor the app behavior, app performance. Do you have any doubts, guys? And once again, I am telling you guys, please share your emails and contact numbers to get this recorded class session as well as this document. Okay? Don't forget. Only few people share their mobile numbers and email IDs. Rest of all, please share your email and contact numbers. We have many people, right? But only received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, and coming to Pramod, Hema, right? You only said email IDs, right? Please share your contact numbers also. Okay. Now we will discuss about creating a Canvas app step by step. Basically, we will create a blank Canvas app and we'll add some screens. First of all, we'll select the layout and we'll use Power App Studio to drag and drop the controls. What are controls? Basically, buttons, inputs, and media controls. This is basically Power App Studio, guys. This is basically a Power App Studio where we build applications. So Power App Studio is a drag and drop low-code development environment without setting up any servers. If you log into the browser, if you access the Power Apps URL in the browser, you can start drag and drop controls and implementing the application by using low-code and no-code skill set. And in the left navigation panel, when you open the Power App Studio, in the left navigation panel, you can access the screens, data sources, and components. We have formula bar where we'll write the perfect formulas. We have property panel where we apply some CSS, some themes without writing any code. We have canvas area where all the predefined controls available we can drag and drop by using canvas app area. These are the Power Apps UI components, guys, and Power Effects navigations. As we discussed, we can drag and drop this label text inputs, buttons and icons, and forms and galleries, and images and containers. We can navigate between screens by using navigate function. Okay, we can do screen navigation and user interactions from driven logic. We connect all these things. Okay. These are the development standards and real-time app flow, guys. We need to follow some naming convention when we build applications. So if you drag and drop the controls like button label or gallery, you need to use the prefixes. If it is button btn, then submit. If it is label, if you want to display some username, lbl username. If you want to show the gallery items like all the employees, gallery employees, GL employees, you can add the employees at the end. Okay. And team management, define consistent colors and font globally, because organization will not use much color coding, right? And better to use the reusable components. We'll build once, then use across all the screens within the Canvas app. We'll write, basically we need to write clean formulas. Okay. Keep logic simple, readable, and documented. Don't write zigzag logics. Finally, guys, companies are not only hiring traditional developers, they are also hiring low-code developers who can deliver solutions faster, right? So who can deliver solutions faster? Who will build the applications by using Microsoft Power Platform? Basically, this Power Platform gives an excellent opportunity. This is best suitable for freshers, support engineers, and SharePoint developers, business analysts, testers, non-technical students or employees. So all these people can learn Power Platform and they can apply their experience to build the different applications for the organization. Okay, this Power Platform is best suitable for these all category persons. I will show you one Canvas App Studio. Okay. Since we discussed about Canvas App Studio, right? This is a Canvas App Studio. I'm going to open a Canvas App Studio quickly. And guys, please share your email and phone numbers to get this recorded class as well as this documentation, full documentation. Don't forget, okay? Quickly, I'm going to open the Canvas App Studio, where we generally write formulas, drag and drop the controls, adding the screens. So what is the URL? What is the URL? Basically, we need to use the URL make.powerapp.com. No need to set up any server. No need to install any IDE to develop application. So if you know this URL make.powerapps.com, that is enough. This will act as a IDE. IDE is nothing but where we write some code. So as soon as you access this URL. It will open the default environment. At organization level, they will maintain different environments. Development, as we discussed, development and testing, production. For each environment, organization will maintain separate environments where we can build applications. See, this is the section where you can see all the available features. Like this is the home. Here we can create, learn. It will show plans. It will show existing apps. There is a app which will extract the data from PDFs and any other documents. These are table section. This is basically Dataverse. Okay, we can create tables. Here it is showing flows, nothing but Power Automate. Here it is solutions. I will explain you guys about these solutions in the course. Now let's click on create a blank application. Okay, so it will take us, it will clearly provide you layout. This is called layout basically. Okay, here create canvas app step by step, right? We created a start blank canvas app, and now we need to choose the layout. What is the layout? We have three types of layouts. One is responsive, tablet, phone. So with the responsive, we can access the application in different devices. If you create a tablet size application, it will only create tablet size applications. Okay, it will suitable only for tablet size. Mistakenly, I click on this tablet size application. Fine. This is also fine. I will just show you Power App Studio. Okay. As soon as you choose the layout, it will start configuring the app. See, it will show clearly. Welcome to Power App Studio. Here are few ways to start building an app from blank canvas. It will give options to create form or gallery. Okay. Now you can skip at the entry level. This is the Power App Studio. I clearly told you, right, guys? This is Power App Studio. In left navigation panel, access screens. This is a left navigation. We can access screens and we can access the data by connecting the different data sources. Right? This is a property panel. I explain you, right, guys? Property panel where we can configure some appearance. If I add some color, then it will start appearing here without writing any code, right? And there is a formula bar. This is the formula bar. On the top, we have formula bar. Okay. We can show some color. Okay. Color dot blue. You can write such kind of formulas without writing much code. See, if you apply this color blue, automatically started appearing here, right? And what else? Canvas app area. That is basically, this is a canvas app area. If you click on plus, or you can click on plus from the top also, as well as from the left side. If you click on this plus, it will provide you a panel where you can see all the predefined controls provided by Microsoft Power Platform. If you want to add a control, then you can drag and drop here. Okay, it will start appearing. Now just click on preview. You can see it will open as a page. Here you can see the input. You can write something. Okay, demo, second demo. Right? This is how we can create applications. Guys, before closing this class, demo class, okay, before ending this demo class, please share your email IDs and contact numbers, okay, and communicate to reception area for more details about course, fee, and timings. But if you have any doubts at technical side about Power Platform, reach out to me, okay. I am providing my mobile number here, okay, providing my mobile number in the chat window. Trainer number, okay. This is my mobile number, guys. If you want to discuss, if you have any doubts, reach out me at any time. Okay, definitely I am there to help you guys. I will clear your doubts. But regarding fees and timings, right? Just reach out to reception area at Vinay Tech Institute. Okay. Sure, definitely. Sure, Xavier. If you have any doubt, yeah, this kind of doubts, if anyone have any doubts, reach out to me. That is the reason why I have said my contact number. Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks, everyone. We will start the class from tomorrow onwards. Okay. Just reach out to the Vinay Tech reception area for more details.